Welcome back to the part 2 of the assignment 5, that is encrypted file system creation and analysis using the loops tool. So in part 1 we have analyzed different files and recovered a key password in a particular scenario, and now we will be creating a hidden encrypted drive, and we will do it by first creating a blank image and then use the open source CRYPTOGRAPHY tool to create an encrypted volume, and then we use that to simulate a suspect's hidden drive. And also please note that we will be using the same password from the part 1, and after that we will be again switching back to the investigator's role to analyze the disk image and determine what the encryption is, and then we will decrypt it and then mount the volume to our system and then analyze the contents for the further investigations. The first part will be the same, that is again generating the dataset required for our assignment. So first we will be beginning with creating a blank disk image, and for that we will be using the command dd, that means a disk dump. So now we have a disk dump with 256 MB size, and it is named looks_drive.img. And next we will format the image with the looks so that it's compatible with the looks. We'll also encrypt it. So it's asking the system password. System password usually is Kali, and it says are you sure, and we need to enter yes in capital, and it's asking for a password. As I have just mentioned, we will be using the same password as the part 1 of the assignment 5. It's asking to verify again. So now that step is done. Next what we will be doing is so actually what's happening here is we have created a file which is encrypted. It's like a closed locker which is encrypted, and it has, let's say, consider a room without doors. So to get inside we need a door. So for that we will be creating a mapped device, and we will name it encrypted drive. A mapped device is like the door to enter into that file. So we will be creating that now. So it's asking for the password that we have just set. So now we have created the mapped device called encrypted drive. And next what we will be doing is we will be creating a file system inside this mapped device. So we have created the ext4 type file system inside this encrypted drive. And next what we will be doing is we will be creating a temporary mount point and mount the file system. A mount point is a point where you can, it's like a common point between your system and the file system. So for example, whenever you plug in your USB drive, the system automatically creates a mount point. It might be, usually you see it in names like your USB name, for example, like SanDisk, and then followed by some letters or something like that. So we'll be similarly creating it. So we have created the mount point, and now next we will mount it. Mounting means we will be linking both of them, and then so to simulate the suspect's system, we will create a sample file named exfil underscore plan.txt, and it has this content. This is the final exfiltration plan. So now we have successfully simulated the suspect system. Now we can just unmount it. So I've unmounted the temporary file system, and next we'll be closing our mapper device, and then next we will be removing them. So now we have our data set for the second part of the assignment.